Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. I thought I'd do a little update to the Karma Soulmate Twin Flame journey. It just is a little extra for today, so it's the end of the month, 31st of August. All your weeklies were uploaded on Monday and your monthlies were uploaded yesterday. I'll see how they go for a while, doing it that way, and then if I need to change it, I will. But I feel like I'm getting enough views doing it that way, so I'll see how that goes for a little while. Many of you are on this soulmate twin flame journey, and I know that, people talk about it all the time on YouTube and Facebook. So it's nice to see how things are going there. Okay, what have we got? Okay, very nice. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I like to see this card because it sort of always feels before you get to that stage that you're in a bit of a mucky mire or a, that sort of bogged down feeling, and then all of a sudden you see this card and you know things are going to change. You've probably been stuck for a little while. So I can say to you this may be the time to be moving on from stuff. So always nice to get the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, first card up is the Three of Swords. So some of you may have been on a bit of a heartbreaking journey at the moment. This card does talk about, relationship breaks, heartbreaks. Can also talk about people just being very mean and spiteful to you, because the swords obviously represent, verbal energy, being air. But whatever it is, a lot of you are in this energy at the moment, so not always nice to see it come out straight out of the gate, but it is what people need to hear or have been going through. Now, this may not necessarily be a relationship breakup. It could be, just problems around your family, problems, whatever. But being this is more of a love reading, I'm thinking that it's quite possibly you are coming out of heartbreak. Next card out is the Page of Pentacles. Now, it could be that you're coming out of heartbreak with an earth sign. It's very possible whoever this person was, they weren't very mature. So if that helps you get over your heartbreak a little bit, and it may be, a problem there. He may still be hovering. He may still be cycling too. I'm not sure if this is your twin flame that you're dealing with. I don't think so. I think he's not mature enough. I would like to see a king, really, if this was your twin flame. So I'm thinking this is very possible you've come out of a karmic relationship, or you've had some sort of soulmate experience here, because I don't think he's the right person that you're waiting for. So the next card out is the Nine of Swords. So I feel like, not only have you been heartbroken at the moment, there's also this feeling of, you've been waiting for so long for something to happen, and maybe having this relationship with someone sort of, you thought maybe they were the one, and I'm here to tell you they weren't. A lot of the time when we're on a twin flame journey, we may have, lots of soulmate relationships along the way. Look, everybody's attitude and their ideas around this is different. So I don't want to offend someone who goes, oh, that's not a twin flame, or I don't believe in twin flames. Believe what you like. I'm fine with that. But coming from my perspective, I'll try and explain from my perspective. I feel like the twin flame is a lifelong partner. Some people call soulmates as a lifetime soulmate. I don't see it that way. I think soulmates can be anybody, brothers, sisters, family members, friends. They are here to teach us lessons, and they're part of our soul family. When I talk twin flame, I'm talking about someone that you're with for a long time. They could have come from past life. They can be somebody that you've never met in a past life. So whoever the twin flame is, there's someone that you're going to work on a relationship to be with them for a long time. So by the time you meet this lifelong partner, you've done all your soulmate lessons. You are ready to meet someone to invest your time and energy in that will love you back. Because I think that's the really hard part, is this person will love you back. A soulmate may not necessarily love you back. So, okay, so Nine of Swords. So it's possible you could be waiting to meet this person. You could have been waiting a long time, or you can be very hurt that this person wasn't the one. Okay, and then we get the Four of Pentacles. Now, the warning is here now, you have to let this go. Don't hang on to this pain. Because if you're going to move out of this relationship and find another relationship, you have to leave the pain of this behind. You also have to grieve the process. So, you know, don't think that you can't have a good cry about it, you know, talk to people about it, whatever. Very important that you grieve it properly so you can let go of it. Because what happens to a lot of people is they hold on to the grief instead of letting it go, which means it takes them longer to get over it. If you need to cry, you need to talk to people. Your friend should listen to you, even if you go over the same thing 1,000 times. Your friend should still listen to you. But the idea is here, you need to let it go, heal, so that you can move on to something better. Okay, so the next card out is the Eight of Cups, and beautiful, because this means you are putting down your grief and worries and problems and just taking your lessons from this and your, you know, what you needed to learn. So you're on your way, you're letting go of all the things that have happened in the past, and you're ready to meet someone new. So you're definitely working at clearing your energy. And in comes the Queen of Wands. Now, this could be where you reach once you let the energy go. Once you've learned your lessons, done your healing, it's very possible that you could end up as a Queen of Wands. It could also be the person that you are destined to meet. So it could be the person who's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They're hot and fiery. There's a lot of lust here. They're good-looking people. And you're very attracted to this person. So whether it's a male or female, this is the energy you're going after, and it could also be the energy you have for yourself. Okay, and very funnily enough, out comes the Leo card. So we have the Strength card here. Now this could be how you're feeling after this, you know, bit of a lag in progress, dealing with someone who didn't deserve you. Great. Moving into this energy of strength. Can also be because it's come up next to this Queen of Wands. It's very likely you are dealing with a fire sign, and it could be a Leo. So we'll leave it there for a moment and see if we get any more confirmation. But for those of you dealing with a fire sign or a Leo, very possible they're on their way to you. And then we have the Tower. So now I'm thinking the Tower's coming in after you've brought all this down. You're rebuilding yourself here, guys. It's almost like what you thought was a perfect relationship, what you thought was good was not. And now you're rethinking what is it you want as you move forward. Maybe you want someone more like this sort of fiery, passionate side. Maybe it's someone that you've known before that you want to go back to. It could be somebody you know but haven't made an advance yet. Maybe there's an attraction but it hasn't moved any further. But whatever it is, you're actually rebuilding yourself here. So the Tower in this regard's a really good thing because you're bringing in an entirely new person, and it's one that's going to stand in their truth. You have shed your ego here. This relationship has torn down the structure of what was you and brought in a brand new you. And it's funny because that came up in the daily read. A lot of you guys working very, very hard on transformation at the moment. This transformation feels like it's a bit more forced. I feel like you've been pushed out of a relationship you really didn't want to be in anyway, but you've had to change yourself to move forward. And there's still a lot of change to do here with this Tower and the Sword, Ace of Swords, because it's like you're birthing a new person. It's certainly a person who won't put up with any crap anymore. It's a person who's more moving forward, knowing exactly who they are. This is an opportunity handed down to you, and it's time for you to move forward on it. And here's you looking out at your ships coming in. So you're ready. You've brought yourself full circle after this relationship. It may have been very heartbreaking and you may have had trouble coping with it, but you've borne yourself out of this. And now I'm thinking this Queen of Wands energy is you. You are ready to move forward. You're really standing in your own power now and ready to take on whatever comes in. Fantastic. Fantastic little love reading. Okay, and we have Dragonfly. Oh, Dragonfly. Well, there you go. Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal and connection to spirit. And I can really feel this here because you're coming through with this energy of being very connected and very, very driven by this process. You've done great work here and you are ready to meet the universe where it wants you to meet this person. Thanks, guys.